GMGAGN, Gens, Diamond Hands, and everybody in between. And welcome in to the Door Show. I am your humbled, honored, and always hyped host, Colton Cap'n Colt Soroka. And that's right, I'm Docs, live in prime time, and I got one hell of a show up on tap. And who knows how many shows from here on to eternity, my friends. You might know me from Twitter Spaces. You might not have ever seen my face before, but hey, I'm live in prime time. If you want to connect with me in the comment section, jump on over to YouTube, and we'll be in there for the whole show. But before we dive into that aforementioned show, please, I need you to take a few moments to do a couple things for me. Item number one. Smash that subscribe button on whatever platform you are currently ingesting the Door Show on. If you are watching on YouTube, hit that notification bell over there as well so you never miss the start of a live show or any additional content dropping on this here channel. Or if you're watching on Twitter, hit that follow button, hit that notification bell there too so you never miss any of my additional social media content coming from DHR. Or if you're listening to the show on your favorite podcast directory, that's right, I'm multimedia, baby. If you're listening to it over there, hit that subscribe button as we do, or I do rather. I'm the back end crew here. I release the audio of every show after each live episode is complete. Next item up on the docket. Hey, if you could be so kind, you can find it in your heart while you're watching today's show. Go ahead, hit that other like button. Leave me a comment, live chat if you are watching live. You know I love to connect with you guys live here on the show. Not as able to have the same format as Twitter Spaces, but this will definitely help us bridge that gap, if you will. Building. Last item up on deck. Item number 3, my friends, please hit that share button. Send it on over your brothers, sisters, mother, fathers, aunts, uncles, friends, enemies, neighbors, people who live on the opposite side of the damn globe as you, but you think, hold that diamond hand mindset and need to start doing a little research with some fine degens out there too. Can't tell you how much I appreciate it when you do all of those things, and it only helps me make Diamond Hand Radio bigger and better for each and every one of you. Okay, the mask is off. The bullshit's over. We're good. Whew. I hate doing all that formal shit because, you know, it helps get it out there to the masses. But you'll know me. I'm a goofball. I'm rocking my Ether Brews on my hat right now. It's me. It's Cap'n Colt. I'm live in prime time. So, first things first, my friends. Just wanted to take some time to kind of tell you what the Door Show is going to be about, kind of what to expect as we roll on here. But I told you, I am the same guy on this end of the camera that I am behind that PFP and on the microphone on Twitter Spaces. I don't change. I'm the same goofy human being. Woo! Wake up, let's go! You thought I was, come on. You know the energy I'm bringing, you know the heat I'm bringing. So Door Show's going to be like that the whole damn time, all right? So 3 segments we're going to do. Segment number 1, and some of this for you guys is going to seem a little bit redundant, right? Like, some of you guys have been in the game just as long as I have, or maybe even longer. So this NFT 101 stuff is going to kind of seem redundant to you. So like today, we're going to talk about the simplicity of downloading a MetaMask, creating it, the importance of holding your seed phrase in a safe place. We'll go through all of that stuff, but that's going to be segment 1. And then that will kind of rotate as the days go on, right? Obviously, it's not going to be the same exact topic. I'll talk about maybe trait sniping. I'll talk about navigating Discord. I mean, holy shit. You know what? I'll just be live in prime time with you. I got a whole book filled with shit that I've just been sitting on Spaces, listening to people talk, seeing what they would like to hear. Talk about gas fees. Talk about what is a damn NFT. We'll talk about metaverses, gaming. We'll talk about the rule of thirds when you're picking up an NFT, a new NFT project. Some of you might know what that is. Some of you might not. Who knows? We'll talk about floor price. People need educating on that clearly during these times. We know a lot of those people. Wink, wink, nod, nod. If that's you, if you're feeling attacked, get your shit off the damn floor. Hey, you know, DAOs, royalties, tokenomics, everything in between, my friends. It's all here in the noggin, gets put out on the book. So, that'll be NFT 101. Segment number 2, that will be called Word on the Chain. Blockchain, you know the drill. It's just going to be the hottest, latest breaking news, whatever the hell's going on in a specific day. I got about, I don't know, because, yeah, I got some notes over here, too, to keep me on track, because, you know, I'll just ramble on for hours and hours and hours. I got, like, 6-7 points to touch on, and just some stuff going on in the space. So, talk about all of that. And then last but certainly not least, my friends, my favorite segment of every single day, Segment number 3, that is going to be DOORkeepers. Obviously, you know this is the Door Show, doing our own research. Everybody wants you to DYOR. We're DOOR over here, my friends. And we're going to bring on some doorkeepers, if you will, to tell us about their projects, tell us about their thoughts on the space, everything in between. So that might be a founder. I can grab my damn finger. Founder, a dev, an artist, musician, somebody, a content creator in my shoes who've been doing it longer, whatever the case might be. We'll bring those people on and we'll talk with them. So that'll be the back 30 minutes of every single show. So if you come in early, you're like, I already know this shit. I don't need to. No big deal. Straight. You're good. Pop back in for the second half. We'll talk about news. Pop back in definitely for the third half because we're going to have those guests on every single day. So Tuesdays, last but not least, before I dive into the first NFT 101 segment, Tuesdays are always going to be the same guest. Is going to be my man Travis from the Chad and Brad NFT collection. If you don't know him, if you're not familiar, you'll get acquainted very soon. I cannot wait to see this guy in now only 23 minutes. I am so fucking juiced. I've known him for about 6 months personally now. Longer than that, not personally. Wink, wink, if you guys all know what that's about. And now I co-host the Midday Munchies with him Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Twitter Spaces at 1 to 3 Central, 1 p.m. So can't wait to have him on. He'll be a standing Tuesday guest, so we'll talk all about crypto, NFTs, the Chad and Brad project, obviously cannabis, his role in there, what he's doing. I mean, he's been around since the Prop 215 days in California, so he has been around the block. So that's enough for an intro. That's all I got. That's what you guys need to know about the Door Show. Strap in, hang out, my friends. It is officially time. I see y'all in the comments. Shout out James. Shout out Dylan. I do believe that's my boy Dougie. If that's Dougie, shout out Dougie. Dougie, shout out Mama Bear. I see you in there. Shout out Bo Cephas. Hey. Bo Cephas. What's up, buddy? Yeah, you think you thought I wasn't gonna do that shit live on the show? Come on. I never forget my roots, baby. Hey, we're taking this thing to the moon. We're going to fucking Mars. I'm seeing past the moon, but I'm always gonna remember every single one of you. You know I love each and every one of you and your support, man. I said it this morning on my morning space. Your support is blowing me away. I can't even believe it. And last but not least, I am drawing for that giveaway. The Twitter picker will be ran live on the show, courtesy of Dr. J. So wait till the very end. I'll be running that towards the end as well. And word on the street, Mr. Travis might have a little giveaway too. I didn't say it. Who's to say? Who's to know? Need a quick sip of some agua. You're wondering what I was reaching back. Well, you see my guy. You see? Just remind you what you got to be doing. Quick sip. Yeah. You guys thought I was going to show up and be like buttoned up, and it wasn't just going to be like you, a fly on my wall, just seeing me be at a, yeah. Think again, John. That's not this show. All right, my friends, the first segment up on tap, NFT 101. What a transition. Oh, baby, was that gorgeous. Whew, that felt good. Okay, my friends. So first things first, we're talking about today, and I guess it would help if I put a little banner in there. I'll say downloading / installing a MetaMask. Well, oh, wow. That doesn't work when you're backwards. So I'll just say downloading a MetaMask wallet. Okay, save, scroll across the bottom. How about that? Ticker. How about that? Okay, here we go. Let me get serious for a second. NFT 101. All right, my friends, here we go. My man Jay. Oh, there he is, Dr. J. Let's go. Okay, so NFT 101, straight from the jump. Like I said, we're going to take this super slow, especially with how many people are probably going to be coming into the market here within the next few days, weeks, months, especially as this bear starts to sprout horns again. Shout out my man Theseus, and turn straight into a damn bull. So all that being said, there's two ways you can get yourself a MetaMask account. There is a mobile version, and there also is a desktop version. Now, first thing we're going to do, because I'm all about that visual stuff. I like to see stuff so I know what the hell I'm looking at it, and I hope you are too. That's not what we needed. Hold on a minute. Let me get off of that real quick. I don't know why I decided that it had to do that. This is what I was trying to show you. I don't know why I decided it needed to do that, but this here is what I was trying to show you. That is the MetaMask app. You see, got to work through some kinks. I'm the producer over here too, so bear with me, kids. That is what the MetaMask app looks like. If you're going to download it on your browser, I literally took a screenshot of that right from my phone. That's why it's a little blurry. So that is what you will be looking for on your mobile device. Now, that being said, even though that's what you'll see on your mobile device, that's the same exact logo that you're going to see on your desktop as well. So if you do utilize your desktop, either way, the same steps that I'm going to walk through here are going to be the same. Just how you get to it are going to be a little bit different. So if you go to the App Store, just type in MetaMask, you'll see that Fox. That's the right one. Or if you're on your desktop, go to https:// the usual, or just metamask.io. Metamask.io, metamask. You see it right down there, metamask.io. Okay, that all being said, you go over there. They have it available for Chrome, Firefox, and Edge, and Brave, actually. So they got 4 different platforms. You can have it. I don't think it works with Safari, but those are the ones that it does work with, just so you know. Once you get that bad boy installed on whatever you're utilizing, all you got to do from there is do a couple really, really simple tasks, but they're really important tasks. Now, number 1, do not go through this fast. I repeat, do not go through this fast. The main difference between Web3 and Web 2 is that it is not a click okay, on to the next thing type of deal. That doesn't really tend to get you in trouble too much. If you just see a pop-up and you hit okay, remind me later, whatever in Web 2, it can get you into a boatload of trouble in Web 3, my friends. I promise you that. So when you do things like this, especially with your MetaMask wallet, slow down. Take some time. Don't have anything else going on but this right here. Do not multitask. Focus on downloading this. So once you get your extension up, once you get your app going, you are going to see you're going to see the main page pop up. So it'll give you 2 options. It's either going to say create wallet or import using secret phrase. Now, everybody kind of knows what a secret phrase is, but we'll talk about that at the end. So number 1, you're going to create your wallet, and it'll pop you into a brand new shindig, the whole deal. It'll pop you into a new window, and it's going to tell you to create a password. Now, you want to create a very, very strong password, and you want to write it down right from jump. So have a piece of paper out right now, literally sit down, write down that password. Do not forget it. Do not take a screenshot of it. Don't write it in your notes. Put it down on a physical piece of paper. Then, once you do that and you hit next, if you're on iPhone, it will allow you to utilize Face ID. Obviously, you don't have Face ID on a desktop or whatever the case might be, maybe, but that won't go into that. Either way, save your password. Now it's going to take you to another screen that is going to be a video. That video is like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I suggest you watch it if you're new. If you're not, obviously you don't have to watch it. But I suggest you watching it because it does tell you a lot about the platform, helps you learn. But you can skip through that. The next page, do not. Again, this is slow way down because this is when the seed phrase comes in. Your next page is when your secret recovery phrase comes in, and that is your seed phrase. This is going to be a random generated 12 to 15 word phrase. This is going to be utilized for you to recover your wallet if you ever forget your password, if you ever delete a computer, if you ever delete the app off your phone, whatever might accidentally happen. If you have this seed phrase, you will be fine. But the main thing is that piece of paper you just wrote that password down on, you're going to take that same piece of paper and you are going to write this seed phrase down on it. And that piece of paper is going to go in a safe, a safety deposit box, or somewhere where it is not going to get lost or damaged, regardless of any natural disaster or anything in between. So once you go to that next page, that seed phrase will pop up. Write it down, take your time, no big deal. MetaMask will actually quiz you too. MetaMask will take an opportunity to say, hey, put these back in the right order to make sure, hey, you have it written down. You are good to go. From there, bing, boom, pow, it will say, congratulations, welcome to MetaMask. And how do I know all of this, my friends? Because I literally did this morning, and this is the Blanco, big 0 ETH in there. This is Blanco Diamond Hand Radio. I literally made a brand new wallet this morning just to show you what you would see, took a screenshot. after that would happen, this is on the mobile version. This is obviously what that would look like. Took a screenshot of that, and that is literally what you pop right into. Bingo bango, your MetaMask wallet. The key thing is you'll see Ethereum main network up there. That you'll always know you're tapped into the main Ethereum blockchain. So that's something you always be note of. And I'll go down the rabbit holes of like Smart Chain, Binance, BNB, and some other utility token stuff. We won't get all down that road. Let's take it slow. MetaMask wallet. We know how to download it. Again. There's your app. That's what you got to know. There's your logo. That's what it should look like post. Make sure, my friends, you write down that seed phrase. You take time to slow down, write that seed phrase, store it in a secure spot. Because if you lose it and you lose access to your MetaMask account, you are fucked with a capital F, my friends. Every asset, every bit of ETH, everything in that wallet, gone. You don't have access to it anymore. There is no help department. There is no save my NFTs hotline. It don't work like that. This is still the Wild West. It is still very, very, very new. So from me to you, take your time when you're doing this, when you're setting up a MetaMask. It's that simple. Okay. Now, for all of you who are who've been in the space for a while, that was probably boring as all hell. You're like, what in the world? You're talking about downloading a MetaMask. What's going on? Come on, Cole. What are we doing here? Coming up next on the next NFT 101, we're gonna be purchasing a little bit of ETH. So we'll let you see how that looks. The importance of security. We'll go dive deep into more security shit. And then what the hell is an NFT and how do you find a good project? Oh, how do you find a good project anyway? Yeah, you know me. I could ramble on for hours. I need some notes over here, all right? Also need to sip some high quality H2O if you don't mind me. Woo! Jeepers, hold on. How about some coffee too? Oh, fuck. Hazelnut, beautiful, wonderful brew. Shout out to Bruce, Ether Bruce. Mint yourself today, ETHRBREWS.com. 0.025 ETH. We slashed it in half. That's how my face looks when I say that. Half. Half. All right, kids. Time for the second segment of the day. I'm sorry. Sometimes I am an absolute, yeah. Wait, did I? Oh, yep. Wiped it off the forehead this morning, kids. Dipshit's not there. We're set to go. All right. Word on the chain. So every day, I was doing this already. So it was kind of cool that I was able to, okay. It was kind of cool that I was able to bring this kind of into the second segment of the day. And again, if you guys got any questions on these or you guys saw anything you want me to kind of talk about or you want to talk about here in these word on the chain moments, feel free, hop in the live chat. It is wide open. But for now, my friends, first things up, if you do any type of like research, if you type in NFTs at all right now, big buzzwords in the industry are passive income. And I'm not going to go deep into the rabbit hole today on what all that means and what that means for the space and for communities in general, because I'm actually involved in a couple of projects where you could consider it passive income. But why I kind of said consider it is because you got to be careful. You kind of get into trouble if you don't do it the right way or call it the right thing or whatever the case might be. So you got to make sure you're playing it safe when you do those things and get involved in this guy to make an account just so I can talk. What a guy. Good morning, Toxic. Good to see you. Or good afternoon, wherever you're at, brother. So you just got to be careful when you get involved in these passive income deals, because at the end of the day, it really just depends how they're actually set up and in the back and on the back end. And, there could be some serious legality issues if they're not set up the right way. And the main thing you want to see is that founding team or who's ever behind this passive income project just being fully transparent and just willing to tell you, like, yeah, this is what's going down. This is what I'm doing. Like, especially the guys that are like, yeah, we're not calling it passive income. We don't want to call it passive income at all. It's a play to earn, stuff like that. So you just got to be careful. So make sure you're invested in the right projects. And I guess I kind of wanted to say that because of how much of a buzzword it's becoming. I mean, people want to make money off their NFTs, right? People want to, hell, I do. I want to have a fucking JPEG sit in my wallet and it's just sitting there racking up fucking dough. Why would I not want that? Like, I mean, come on, for crying out loud. So I wanted to mention it, but obviously I'm not going to do a whole NFT 101, the whole fucking deal on it. I'll save that for a later episode. This is more of just keep your eyes on it and just know that some of the doorkeepers I'll bring on the show, they're founders of some of these passive income projects, or maybe even people who are involved in projects with me who are much more educated than I, that can talk about this stuff. So I just wanted to kind of mention that, because if you do look around, there is play to earn, passive income, P2P, all this shit is floating all over the place. So you just got to be a little careful. Be easy. Don't dive into anything too crazy just because it says for holding me for one day, you're going to get $1 billion gajillion, because you might be riding the magic carpet by the end of that day's over. Old rug pull on you, you know. Hey, Bocephus. Hey, Toxic, what's up? Yeah, you thought I wasn't going to do it live on the show? Come on, get with it. Hey, yo, Brucey. Hey, no, I said, Bro Crew 4Z. Let's go. Ain't that fucking Bro Crew? Ah, shit. It's not as funny as you thought it was. Fuck. Okay, let's keep moving. Here we go. Okay, well, come on. Focus up, kid. Item number 2, Moondao. You guys ever heard of Moondao? Oh my God. I fucking love this guy. Oh shit. Okay, so item number 2, Moondao, right? So I was talking about this a few weeks back. If you watched me in any capacity, this motherfucker's got me cracking up. Our guest of the day has officially joined us, my friends. I'll be bringing him on shortly, but this guy, oh, what a guy. So Moondao, basically they are selling a ticket to space NFT, right? And actually, me and the guest of the day, we talked about this. His theory on this is, there was a group of some fine Americans that got launched up into space back in the 90s. And if you don't remember what happened with the Challenger, rest in peace. But I'm probably not trying to be a part of that next news story. So I'll probably stay out of the ticket to space NFT. But hey, if you're in your game, you're feeling about it, you can always grab up a ticket to space NFT. It is a free mint. June 3rd, 3 p.m. UTC. That is 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can join the Discord. They are at Moondao, MOODAO on Twitter, so you can check that out. And yeah, I guess it's just pretty much you basically hodl, and they'll do drawings, they'll do random shit, and all of a sudden, you'll find out if you're going to go to space. So Moondao is sending people to space with a free mint NFT. I got a little concerned when the main language in the announcements channel was not the one that I spoke. So I said, yeah, maybe not for me. I don't know. Who's to say, who's to know? Maybe not for me. I don't know. But nothing against anybody who speaks a specific language. But I said, oh, well, if I can't read the safety manual, I don't know if I want to be strapping on the old helmet. Who's to say, who's to know? Next one up on tap. This was actually really cool. I saw this today. Music FX. Music, just like it sounds, MUSICFX. It is an NFT music platform. Essentially, they're aiming to be like the Apple Music of NFTs. They've already signed one artist. I'd never heard of them. They were like an independent indie artist. I'd never heard of them before. So I figured not many other people that watch everybody heard of him, or whoever the hell it was. But it's just so cool what they're doing. And they're really that first platforms. It's like, obviously you can buy them on OpenSea and LooksRare and do whatever you want to do. But it's just so damn interesting that there's a platform now that literally is reshaping the entire music industry. I mean, this is giving full control to artists. Like, they don't have to worry about their shit being copywritten or stolen or whatever the hell you want these days, whatever the hell can possibly happen. They don't have to worry about that. They also get that money right in their pockets. Like, it goes right to the smart contract and they do with whatever they please. Obviously there's going to be roadmaps and stuff they're going to put it into, but it's redefining it from that angle. It's redefining it from the fans angle. I mean, the access that I've gotten to like Sammy Arriaga, Violetta Zeroni, who I cannot wait to have on this show, is just absolutely amazing. I mean, hey, what up, Jason? Hey, ain't that just crispy as all shit? I'm telling you, bro, crew. That all being said, man, it is absolutely amazing. The access that I've gotten to people like that, and just been able to really grow within the space. I mean, I've already made money on the dang NFT. It's absolutely beautiful what they're doing over there. And I think Music FX is going to really be that platform that really starts to take the money out of the back pockets of the man in the high castle over there. I.e., Def Jam, right? Well, I guess Def Jam is old Snoop now. He's taking power back to the people with him. But all these bigger record labels, I mean, you can hear artists talk about for days and days and days and days and days on end, and it's crazy. But we all know the NFT space is changing that for artists, and it's pretty damn cool. Couple of the goofy ass things, and we'll bring in the guest of the day, my friends. Apparently, Prada, Gucci, Louis, Finny, Prada. Then basic. No, oh, okay. Prada NFT. Apparently, they came out with a 3K collection. Or are coming out. No, June 2nd, actually. They haven't come out with it yet. June 2nd is coming out. They're calling it Time Capsule. There's going to be some wearables, some different stuff they're doing. They got a Discord. They got everything. I don't really care to talk about Prada. What the fuck do I care about? I am not buying that fucking NFT. What I want you to realize and what I want you to take note of is Prada. We are in a bear market. When big players get involved in a bear market, maybe take note. Maybe you should be sweeping some floors of projects you've been looking for a very long time. Maybe you should be reloading that MetaMask up with some Ethereum. Call me crazy. Call me wild. Nope. Dipshit's off the forehead today. Can't call me dipshit. I'm just saying, when big players get involved, it's quite interesting. So something to think about there. Also, Nike has been getting heavily involved. They just actually had their Takashi Murakami Crypto Kicks collab sell for $134,000. So if you tell me that athletic wearables are not going to be a thing in the metaverse, you're off your fucking ass. We're not even close to where we're going to be, my friends. Things are only getting bigger and better as the days roll on. And last but not least, my friends, found this out this morning doing a little bit of work. The king, Elvis Presley, has made it to the metaverse, my friends. The estate, it says, of Elvis Presley has partnered with Decentraland's Vegas City, which is basically the Vegas of Decentraland. I've never seen it, but I got to do some research because it sounds cool as shit. Sandbox, Dapcraft, who basically helps make all this shit, Voxel Architects, and MetaKey. So basically, Elvis is partnering with some of the biggest doggone names in the space, and they're going to be like making this whole Elvis game. We just pop in, and all of a sudden, we just got a bunch of thank you very much. Elvis has left the building. You just got a bunch of people walking all over the place. Damn, Elvis Presley. It's going to be absolutely electric, man. I can't wait. Elvis is coming to the blockchain. Oh, you ain't nothing but a hound dog. I cannot wait. I'm juiced. You know I love Elvis. You know I got to get, if you know my GP, you know she loves Elvis too. You know I got to get her into the metaverse to be trying to, we'll see. We'll figure it out. Obviously, I'm juiced about Elvis. All right. That's it. Okay. Well, hey, get out of town. All right, here we go. Kids, it is the moment you have all been waiting for. Well, first, I need a sip of some high-quality H2O. Hold on. Okay, my friends, it is the moment that you have all been waiting for. Let me do a quick little note here so we're all on the same page. You're just going to have to listen to me type for a second. How's that? All right. Beautiful. Okay, my friends. Without further ado, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome in for the first official segment of DOORkeepers. Oh, wait. First, I got to let y'all know what segment it is. Hold on one moment. It's officially time for DOORkeepers. The standing guest of every single Tuesday, gracing us with his presence for the first time here today. First time I've got an opportunity to see, well, I've seen him doxed once, but talking with me live in prime time. You can catch me every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with this guy on the Midday Munchies, hosted from his NFT collections at chadandbradnft's Twitter page. We do that from 1 to 3 p.m. Central Time every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I co-host that with him. It is an absolute electric factory. My friends, this man needs no introduction. but I'll give him every single one of it. Get on your feet. Put your hands together for the legendary, for the stony, for the knowledgeable, and the always killing it in the space, regardless of whatever he's doing, Mr. Travis. Let's go. What's up, brother?
Intro. I love it. I've been watching you, man, and I've been digging the energy, and I'm stoked to be here, bro. Thank you.
Brother, I am so excited to have you on. Just to have you on as the first guest in between, just to have you on. Hold on, man. I'm too damn excited to have you on as the first guest, man. For you to just show me the love and come on and hang out, and then also agree to be a standing guest every single Tuesday. Like, I don't know what I've deserved, man. Like, all I've ever done has been me hang out and just spread some good PLP with you. That's peace, love, and positivity for you who don't know. And now, man, look, we're doing a podcast together, live show on YouTube. Thanks again, man. I can't tell you how much I appreciate you.
I know, man. I appreciate you, bro. You've always hosted the Midday Munchies with me. I know you just hit the plug for the show that we do on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And yeah, man, it's always been fun. I love hopping in those shows. The best thing about doing this show live with you, man, is you guys get to you actually get to see my face, and you get to hear my son try.
Let's go.
As I'm trying to do this, he's literally banging on the door, knocking on the door, trying to get in. It's hardcore, bro. Yeah, it's that dad life.
Dude, I love it, bro. We always get to hear him in the background. Sometimes he's gonna have to make an official appearance. I demand it. Sometime he is going to have to show face and say, "What's up? How you doing?" Maybe not today, but sometime in the future. But let's get on into it. We've obviously talked plenty on Twitter Spaces. I know a boatload about you, but maybe somebody's coming onto the YouTube, or maybe they've never been in the Midday Munchies. They've never heard us talk, right? And obviously, we get wild. We have some good times. We have some laughs. There might be a little NSFW from here on out, my friends. I don't know who's to say, who's to know. But what I will tell you is that this is one hell of a guy. And I just want you to tell us a little bit about you, Travis. Maybe not even so far as like where you're at now with the NFT game and in the cannabis industry, everything like that. Because obviously you didn't come out your mama's womb wanting to press wax for a living, right? So where'd you start? How'd you kind of blossom into where you are and get into the cannabis industry? I guess first things first.
Yeah, man. I started a while back, just smoking bud like probably everybody else, right? Like I remember that my mom, she was always been a hardcore stoner. So I knew that, weed was always around. And hold on one second.
I got you, buddy. You're good.
No, this is the first segment. I apologize.
Oh, he's got to take care of the kid. It's all right. It ain't no big deal. He'll come back and we will keep the vibes rocking and rolling. If you guys don't know, Travis has a son. He does have autism, but he is one of the coolest kids on the entire planet, man. And Travis is one of the best dads on earth. I don't know if he's lit. Yeah, look at him. He's listening to me now. And the way you are, man, you're such a great dad, and how you juggle and fucking run your shop, run your project, come on shows like this, bro, do Midday Munchies with me. And he's always right there on your lap, always doing something. I mean, you're a stand-up guy, bro. Like, just even be doing that. Like, I don't give a shit about you fucking mute your mic and taking the, I don't give a shit. Take care of your kid. That's absolutely awesome, bro. I love you, dude.
I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I had to get him hooked up with some snacks. He's chilling.
I love it.
Fine.
All right. So you didn't pop out of your mama's womb pressing wax.
I did not.
What did you do? How the hell did you get to where you are now?
Believe it or not, web design, man. Like I was doing like the sales thing. I got into a lot of sales jobs early on, like a lot of people did, like the door-to-door and all that stuff. And I ended up doing telemarketing for like web design for real estate agents and stuff like that, right? And so I saw what they were doing. I saw like they kind of taught us the ropes, all the designers, all the SEO and all that. So I started doing that for local shops, just dispensaries. Like, hey, I'll get you on Google. People want weed. They're looking for weed. And so through that, I just met a lot of shop owners. Eventually, I built a website with the wife. Somebody wanted to buy the website. I won't get into all that. There's another interview we can go into. that you can check out if you want to get deep in it. But yeah, so that's kind of what my step was in, and just got to know a lot of shop owners. Eventually got out of that, ran into a shop owner that was like, if you want to get into weed, I would say wax is probably one of the biggest, easiest entry points into weed. He's like, I grow weed, I got a bunch of trim, I can give you the trim, and you can blast some wax. And so that's what I started doing with the wife, and just took off from there, man. Started a couple wax brands, got into a bunch of shops in Cali, San Francisco,
Low-key extracts.
LA.
Low-key extracts.
Low key was the big one, man. That was Kilo actually got even bigger. I ended up, believe it or not, and it's funny because I'm sitting here with my little plug to Stizzy, but they ended up suing me a while back, man.
No shit.
Yeah. So I guess they own the trademark for the name Kilo Extract, or not Kilo Extracts, but just Kilo. So anything, if you put the word Kilo in it and it has to do with smoking weed or smoking or anything smoking, they're going to get you. So my brand was Kilo Extracts. They sent me a cease and desist. Had to quickly
talk about cornering the market. I mean, how many fucking times you say kilo in this space? Like what?
Exactly, especially when you're dealing with
holy shit.
So yeah, they kind of twisted my arm with that one, man. But yeah, it's been a long road in weed. It's been fun though. You meet a lot of people, like exhibits in weed. Freaking Chuck Liddell's
yep.
brands, bro. They're at all the shows. Mike Tyson, he's in weed. He just held an after party out here in Palm Springs after Hall of Flowers. So bro, it's the weed life. It's obviously I'm married. I got kids. So all the stuff that you see on Instagram and all the parties and stuff like that, I'm sitting at home just, FaceTiming the buddies while they're there having fun. But I do a little bit of all the background stuff.
100%. He's a successful stoner, folks. Come on, now, like all of us out there. I enjoyed some vitamins before I came on live on the show too. So don't you ever forget it. But yeah, man, interesting. You started in SEO and kind of doing that web design and I remember you telling me like you got in so early at that people didn't even know like what the fuck you were talking about when you said SEO, and like really to be on the cusp of that to where we are now and understand that marketing from such a grassroots level and like moving into Web3 is just so intangible, dude. I mean, that's just absolutely electric for what you do and like moving forward in this space too. I mean, I'm sure you see things in such a different light. I mean, am I wrong in saying that, or you just kind of see things differently, especially doing that in your past?
No, definitely, man. Yeah, and that's what kind of cracks me up about the NFT space. And I was looking, first off, I gotta say, bro, your setup is dope as hell. Like I'm pretty sure that's a real skyline behind him too, guys. Like that's not great.
Yeah, that's the old Willis Tower right there. Yep, that's her right there for sure. Formerly known as Sears.
Hell yeah, man. I gotta get on your game when it comes to that, since I'm gonna be coming.
Hey. We'll get there. We'll get there one of these days. It ain't no thing. This is just the first hey, how you doing? Let's bring it on in, everything in between. Now, I know you talked a little bit about being in cannabis and kind of that really odd, weird start you had as far as just like, oh, hey, yeah, I think you might want to start in wax and like do a little bit of pressing and like check that shit out. And it's funny, just so many people have kind of started in that same realm, right? Of like just getting a shitload of trim and figuring out one way or another to fucking make some brownies or some wax, and then holy shit, you turn it into this fucking empire. So it's crazy to see, because if you guys didn't know, and I want you to talk about it a little bit right here, just is coming up. Travis does own the highest rated brick and mortar facility in Coachella, California, the brick and mortar dispensary, obviously. So Travis, can you talk a little bit about that? What was the journey like, kind of first getting into quote unquote legalized cannabis? I know you come from the Prop 215 days, so you've been around forever and ever and ever and ever when it comes to that. So what really did that look like for you?
It was pretty crazy, man. Like I was literally working for when we launched the company, I was working for a company that was owned by Verano, which is, they're a really big publicly traded cannabis company. They have a ton of operations all over the place. And I was GM of one of their facilities out in out
good
here.
Morning. Oh
yeah, out here.
I said good morning.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, we use that a lot. No, yeah, I was GM operations out there, man. So I was seeing how, all the cash was spent. I was the one, writing the checks, or not writing the checks, I guess, giving the checks and seeing the checks to all the people and all how much money they were spending. And I had a bunch of buddies, and they were operators. And my buddy Kevin, who's my partner now, he had one of the, top performing retail spots back in the Prop 215 days out here in Coachella. And so he's just known for being that retail guy where he just knocks it out of the park. And so him and I, we were working together, and, we got into some investments early on. Like, I was making decent money working for this company in cannabis. And so I was able to save some money, invest some money. And we got into, Doge and AMC and a couple of those crazy bangers that just took off. And we were able to make enough money to be like, yo, we should just start up our own spot. Like, let's get our own spot. We know everybody in the city. We know this old lady who owns this building, this commercial building that's been sitting here, and she hasn't been doing anything with it. And there's maybe like one other renter that was in there. So we got her to commit to the whole building for us. And then we can just basically, as we expand, we can just expand into this building. And it's 15,000 square foot. We pay like barely $1 a square foot. And everyone else is paying like $4 or $5 plus triple net and security and all this other crazy stuff. And so sometimes it's just like about who you know, man. We just knew all the right people. We had enough connections with brands and distributors to where we just called up our buddies and we're like, hey, we just got a license. We're operational. Stack our shelves, build our menu. And they're like, oh, dude, we got this. We can send this out. We're working with this company. King's Garden, if you're from Cali and you know King's Garden and that brand, I mean, I don't know if you know them. If you're in Cali, you'll probably know them. They're literally a stone's throw away from my house, their facility. Like, I can smell it at night. Like, here. So it's just, sometimes it's about who you know, man. And we know enough people, and they know us as good people, that they hooked us up and they got us going, and we were able to pay everybody back, get to the point where we're just rocking and rolling. And so I was able to quit my job. Kevin quit his job. All the boys quit their jobs. And we just been doing this full time for like a year and a half.
Hell yeah, dude. And something you said in there, we've been talking about it a lot in spaces and in just in the NFT space in general, is your network is your net worth. And I mean, if that story right there does not just attest to the power of having a strong network and just continuously building with people, bringing people into your web, saying, hey, I did this over here. Don't you do this? Wait a minute. Can't we? Don't you know Jim who does this too? We could. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you're doing what Travis is doing. And it all, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, it all started off of a little bit of a leap of faith and hoping that you could do it different and succeeding where a lot of other people maybe haven't succeeded before. So I can tell I'm right on that by you shaking your head. So, I mean, oh shit, what am I doing? I went fucking blank. Hold on. Oh, okay, we're good. We're good. See, I'm fucking having problems too. Who the fuck knows? It's a high budget facility over here. So all that being said,
Sorry, bro. iPhone sitting in my office with my kids screaming at the door. So you're crushing it.
Hey, it is what it is. I do lock out my cat though, because she'll be all over the fucking map, dude. And fucking sliding out my windows over here. She'll be sliding open the window. It's a mess and a half. So I just decided to permanently lock her out because it gets fucking terrible. So back to NFTs though. Back to you. Okay, so we covered. You didn't come out of mom pressing wax. You did some web SEO, some web design. You met some guys in cannabis. You say, hey, I got a shitload of trim. You want to think about pressing some wax? Oh, shit, maybe why not? You did that. Hung out with some buddies. We're doing some stuff. Now, if I do so vaguely remember, there was a point in there you said about working for like corporate cannabis, right? And now, I don't know if y'all know out there, but this guy has an NFT collection that I'm heavily invested in. I own 5 of his collection, actually 6. The Chad and Brad NFT collection. Now you might say, Chad and Brad, what are they? Just a bunch of fucking Chad and Brads? Well, yeah, obviously I'm the brattiest of the brattiest, and he might be the chattiest of the chattiest, but that's okay because we can have high level conversations at the end of the day too, right? But there is a really specific reason as to why he decided to name the project after that, and there's a lot of cool background behind that. So Travis, why don't you share that with us, man?
Yeah, man. I was get in the manufacturing side. One of my jobs that I was building up before GM was I was lab director. And so we had a lab out in Coachella, and this facility was awesome, bro. Like, it was 6 acres. They had pads for growing and cultivation, and we ran the lab side of things. Cost them like $5 million to get the whole facility going. The old man that was behind it, he wanted to take a little step back. He was in logistics prior, so he got like a bunch of money from trucking. So he sold his trucking company to his son, who then sold it to somebody else for like hundreds of millions of dollars. So they just dumped a bunch of money into cannabis, thinking, "Hey, we got money from this. Cannabis is a hot commodity here, so we throw a few million at it. We can't fail, right?" Unfortunately, they put their 23-year-old grandson in charge of the entire facility, basically make all of the day-to-day operational calls and pretty much shoot down anything and everything that we ever shot at him to say, "Hey, this is how we can make money," and "Hey, this is what we're doing." So essentially, he was dubbed our Chad. He was the first Chad. He's not the only Chad, but he was our Chad. And so, of course, when we launched our company back in 2019, we had to call it Chad Enterprises. And a lot of our interior.
Always with them calls. You're good.
I need to get this is why I need to get a setup like yours, man. I can just, the calls come in, I just silent them, put them back in my pocket, and just keep moving. I don't got to do nothing. But yeah.
Is it funny how I knew what the hell was going on right there? That means that we just hang out way too fucking much.
Whether it's midday munchies and Twitter spaces, I feel like I'll sit in a space for 6 hours waiting to go up, and then I finally get my chance to hop up and talk, and I get like 3 phone calls in a row. And one of them's either like my mom, my wife. So those are always fun.
So back to the grandson. I do believe I have a picture of that grandson, but the grandson took over the facility, and he was the first Chad, and now into the NFT. How did the NFT come about?
So that was kind of just dealing with more Chads, man. Like, that's why I say he was not the only Chad, but he was definitely the first Chad. We run into a lot of Chads, man, in this kind of industry, right? Like, we go to a lot of sessions, we go to a lot of shows, and you'll just be sitting at a show and you'll hear 2 guys standing behind you talking, and they'll be like, "Yeah, I just raised $6 million from this company out of Canada, and I'm not sure what we're going to be doing, but they're throwing money around. They'll give money to anybody right now." And you're just sitting there thinking, like, "Man, what a bunch of Chads. You guys have no idea what they're doing. They have no idea how they're going to make these guys any money back." But, they're sitting there bragging about how they just raised $6 million. And so we kind of went through that cycle when our company launched, right? Like, you can only get so popular on Weed Maps until people, we've actually spoke to some of the toppest tier people in Weed Maps about coming in and getting involved with our company. They're acquiring licenses and they're building out their network. It only makes sense. It's Weed Maps. They got access to everybody. So we've talked to people kind of on that level. Curaleaf, I don't know how many names I'm allowed to drop here, but we're live, so yeah. With corporate stuff like that, a lot of the times they come in and they say, "All right, well, give me like 60% of your company, give me 51% of your company, just so that way we have control, and we're going to name it this, and you'll be on salary, and we'll kick you down a bunch of stock, and maybe in a few years all your stock will be worth a bunch of money, and that's how you'll basically cash out." And so those kind of deals, I'm just like, yeah, I'm like, no, I'm okay. Like, I literally have done this before. I've ran facilities before sitting on salary. I was miserable. I hated it. I couldn't make any real decision if I wanted to. So I ended up dipping out. What is that?
Bocephus says, "Was that Chad or Brad? LOL. #fams. #fams is #fuck Omega space, in case you're new to the space at all."
Oh, I did not. Yeah, I was unaware of that. Thank you, Bocephus. I like that. That's a good one. I was wondering why he was typing that on my Megaspace giveaway.
Yes, all fams. Yes, it's all fams. Yes, now you know. The cat's out of the bag.
What's up? Shout out to out there.
Shout out Bocephus. We got a lot of the OGs in the chat. We got Jeff Oglesby in the chat. He says, "What jersey you're wearing? Is that the OG? Who's you got rocking?"
Oh man, who is this? Hold on.
Oh, that's Williams. That's why am I blanking right now? Come on, help me out. Why am I fucking blanking? Anybody? Any fucking buddy out there? Hello?
I'm all,
Anybody? No. Why am
and
I
I
fucking?
can't even help you out there.
I know. I'm fucking. I don't know. It's Williams. Yeah, I know. I know exactly who it is. It's a fucking receiver. I just can't fucking this. I've been too dove deep into damn NFTs. I can fucking come up for air once in a while and remember what football is or whatever the fuck's going on. But shit. All right. So see, this is what happens. We get off topic. We start talking left, right, and center. This is why this is going to be so much fun, because just a couple of stoners getting together, talking about some shit in the space in between. So I don't want to dive too deep. I just wanted to kind of keep a high level as far as like you and you're kind of starting the space, just kind of get people familiar with you if they didn't know who you were, everything like that, as far as just kind of getting into your background in cannabis, your background in NFTs, everything like that. So I definitely, Tuesdays going forward, like I want to spend a time like just talking all about Chad and Brad, like kind of what your vision is for that, where you started, where you're at, where you want to be, everything like that. Obviously talk all about the cannabis industry. I don't know, maybe like have just a cannabis corner every single Tuesday. Like, hey, what's the state of the industry? How's everything going? Are there any new things coming up on the market? How are we at federally? Stuff like that. Cause I know you're, goodness gracious, you're behind the scenes is more than I could ever even imagine. So I know you got loads of good information there. But this episode, I wanted to keep it a little bit high level and, kind of go down a track that me and you've had an opportunity to go down before. And it's just some of that more deep talk, right? Some of these people in the NFT space they're no deeper than a bucket of water, right? And it's just like, what in the hell are we even talking about at this point in time? So I always have admired you, and I look up to you for some of the great perspective you give as far as just chasing dreams and chasing passions and not being afraid to just say fuck it and go for it. And like, you're definitely somebody I look up to, man. And like, I'm not afraid to say that live in prime time. And I've told you that before. And like, it's so fucking funny. Like we've connected so many times on like how many different things that we have is similar. Like, I mean, fucking grow me a beard and we're the same fucking guy right now. Tell me we're not the same fucking guy. Like, it's identical, bro. It's fucked.
I was just if I shave my face, man, we'd look.
That's what I'm saying. It's fucked. It is fucked. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So I just appreciate the fuck out of you, and you've helped me learn so much in this space, and I hope that I've been able to bring some love and peace, peace, love, and positivity to your space, and do some stuff. Everything we've been doing together has just been awesome, man, and I wanted people to get a chance to hear some of that other perspective. So number one, we get down this rabbit hole every once in a while, and I know what you're probably gonna say, but I love your perspective on it and where you always go. Well, I've seen a bear market. Shit's falling off the fucking end of the earth. Fucking crypto is done. Fucking BTC to 10K. It's over with. Oh my gosh, the fucking bear market is never going to end. That's how my face looks when I make that sound. Now you know what my face looks when I'm doing that behind my PFP. That all being said, are we ever going to recover from this bear market? Or are we doomed, Travis?
Oh no, we're all screwed, bro. It's over. Everything is just done. I mean, I would just wrap it up right. You might as well end the show, to be honest. I mean,
paper or plastic. It's over. Right here. It's a wrap.
Everybody needs to stop freaking out. This is the funniest part about this is we do this every single year, right? This happens every single year. There's dips, there's rips, it's consolidation, whatever you want to call it, retracement, whatever you want to call it. It happens in stocks, it happens in crypto, it happens in NFT. They all follow each other. So when this happens, the best thing you can do is if you have fiat, not the best thing that you can do, obviously, but if you are in a position, the cement all going to go through here and the blah, 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 the NFA and all this and that. Let's keep it.
Fuck that. It's called the Door Show. We're doing our own research together. I don't want that bullshit. Now financial advice, do your own research. No, that's why I have this fucking show. This preach. Preach.
Got $500 sitting in an account that's just sitting there and you're not planning on using it and you're just going to save it. Throw it in some crypto, at the very least, I would say, because everything is down, literally everything. Look at the people that jumped on Luna, all those lunatics, bro. When Luna went to shit and everyone was like, we just need to get rid of Luna and Luna's going to be nothing. There were people that were like, oh, opportunity. I see opportunity. They hopped in, they put in a couple $1,000. And now they're sitting on like 50, 60 grand on a couple $1,000, man. So those are the type of people, that's the type of mindset that's, supposedly smart money has when they get involved. Smart money, they see a retrace where they see stuff going back in the market and there's a large enough pullback. They start scooping it up How do you think that the market recovers? It's buying pressure. It's people buying. It's not like, oh no, the market magically just recovered and everything's better now and everyone can be happy because Bitcoin's back up at 50K. No, people had to buy it up to get it there. So, that's usually what happens. PLP, baby. Always.
Let's go with Theseus. Shout out, my boy. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, man. That's the funniest part about this whole market, dude, is it happens not financial advice, 100%. Thank you, Jeff. That is a fact. Not financial advice here.
Ooh, buy the fear, sell the greed, says James P. I like that. Like that. Buy the fear, sell the greed.
That's right, man. That's big facts.
Hell yeah.
When you see this stuff happen in the market, it's like okay, I'll just tell you a personal pickup that I went on I saw a little thing happen, so I just went shopping and I looked. Mm-hmm. Okay, and one of them was I got a caked ape. Okay, because I saw one that was sitting at 0.4 that somebody picked like a couple months back, and it was just hanging out, and they dropped it on the floor, and it was sitting at like 0.09, 0.1, I think. And so looking into stocks, being from the stock market, not 100% of the time does this happen, but if a stock will reach a certain price on an average day in the stock market, if it gets to a certain price and then all of a sudden it's below that price, odds are that eventually it can make its way back up to that same exact price. That's a touch point. It's looking to touch that point again. It wants to touch it. So eventually, if you're patient enough, it's going to touch it. Who is it that says, the stock market was literally to transfer money from impatient people into the hands of patient people? That's literally all the stock market is. So patience is a virtue. If you have the pressure, or if you have the power, if you can get out there and you can do a little bit of buying, go shop it. Take your girl out, get her something nice, treat her. What is it, June? There's a holiday coming up. I'm sure an anniversary happening here.
Somewhere around there. Juneteenth. Yeah, why not? That sounds good. Yeah, what the hell? Here we go. Here's the best one of the day. Oh, shit. Sell in May, go away. Come in June, it may bloom. Come in July, the market will die. Come in August when the market gets alive, man. Let's fucking go. This fucking guy, if you don't know, you won't know, but you better get familiar. This man right here, if you knew better, you do better. Don't meet him there. Beat him there. Dropping knowledge all the damn time. Follow Savage Baskets on Twitter. But we're here. Chad and Brad. Hey, you didn't put your ad in there. I got to make sure I do this so we know where everybody can follow you. I'll put it up in here for you. It is at Chad and Brad, right? A&D?
Yes, sir. At Chad and Brad NFT.
Chad and Brad NFT. Brad NFT. Just so everybody can see that. So everybody, in case anybody wants to follow, like, hey, I like what this guy's saying. Let me give him a follow. Bang. How about that? We got a crawler over here at this show, too. Shit. Y'all even know we had that shit? Damn. Son, where'd you find this? I don't know. In the back alley. I got it. I got those two. Okay. So we know that the bear market is not. Oh, hey, if he was around when I'm pretty sure he was around when I said it, but I'll say it again. We're riding the damn bear till it sprouts horns again, turns into a fucking bull and goes to the moon. Shout out to Theseus. I've been saying that just juiced his shit since this whole bear market is going. Hey, so you heard it here. You heard from a man who is not only invested in the cannabis industry, which is booming, not only invested long-term in the NFT space, but has also been invested in crypto since before crypto was crypto, yo. So this guy knows what he's talking about. And if he's going to sit up here and risk his image, risk who he is on the line to tell you that it's going to turn around, this isn't going to be the end of the fucking world. We go through this cycle once a year. Here we go. Comes May, everybody losing their mind. If you don't care to listen to an expert, I don't know what to tell you, but I'll bring on another one. They'll tell you the same fucking thing. I'll bring on another one. They'll tell you the same fucking thing. But hey, keep listening, whatever you want. It's definitely financial advice, and it is all doing our own research. It's what we need in this space, and I appreciate your answer, my man. One more thing, because obviously, look what the hell we do, dude. 30 minutes like that.
Gone.
Like that. So obviously we're gonna have a little bit longer time next time to just dive into more of your project, more of cannabis, and just everything in between. I mean, we got so many doggone Tuesdays to get who knows? My last show, I look back, I have over 600 hours of podcast episodes on my previous platform. So I done been doing this. This is just brand new shit. This is this is brand new. I got to build a new platform. Because I'm so bullish on the NFT space, I risked everything. I took the leap of faith, said, fuck that. I'm not going to build there anymore. I want to come here and I want to build here. I hope that gives you guys enough faith too to continue to build in the NFT space with us. But last but certainly not least, Travis, I brought this question. The reason why I mentioned my previous show is in sports gambling, but I would always ask this question because the depth and the breadth, say that 5 times fast, of the answers that I would get from my guest were just absolutely amazing. They were never the same. There was never two alike. It was always one-on-one answers. And this can be from any perspective, man. So feel free to run with it whatever way. What would be your best advice for somebody chasing a dream or passion, somebody trying to crack into cannabis, somebody trying to crack into NFTs, anybody, just somebody simple trying to chase that next promotion, that next goal, just to get over that daily obstacle? What would your best advice be to that person right here now?
Jump. Just jump. Absolutely jump. And be prepared to suffer. Be prepared to be at your absolute lowest of your lowest point. And be prepared to push through it, because that's literally what's going to happen. Whether it's entrepreneurship, whether it's advancing in your job, if you don't jump, if you don't take that initial leap of faith, then you're never going to be able to go anywhere. People like to become complacent in where they're at, and they think that that's the most that they'll ever be able to get in life. And that is just absolutely not true. You're literally a product of what you create. If you dream it, if you think it, you can be it. So 100% just do it. Nike, unpaid promotion.
That's why I love you, dude, man. Jump, just jump. And I attest to that so much. I decided to start jumping about 2 years ago, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life. And you will stand at that cliff's edge. Hey, here you go. Here's your motivation minutes, just to check me if I really am this guy on camera or not. I stood at that cliff's edge, scared as all shit, asking every single person I could their opinion, if I should do it, if I shouldn't. You want to know why all the time I go, well, the grass isn't always greener. A job now isn't always better than no job later. Because I heard those exact things. And you're going to hear those exact things when you stand on that cliff's edge and you maybe only got a feather or two on your wings. And you're sitting there thinking, these motherfuckers really going to help me fly? This shit really gonna work? Like, it feels like it is in my heart, my soul, and all my being. Like, it feels like this is what I need to do, but everybody else is telling me I shouldn't. So what the fuck? And I revert to what I've been preaching for the last week. What is in your head is not in their head. What is in your heart is not in their heart. And what is in your soul is not in their soul. Wherever you're pulled towards is where you need to go. And I'm sure Travis can attest to this. He said, be ready to hurt. Be ready to feel that pain. It might be this close to the canyon bottom before you get all those feathers on that wing and you can start actually flapping and you barely save yourself from splatting at the bottom of that son of a bitch. And it happens every time. And those are the moments where the people who are really going to make it in this life really start to achieve those higher levels. Those are the moments where those people are formed. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Diamond hands has so much more of a meaning than just diamond hand and some stonks or diamond hand and some JPEGs. It's so much more than that. It's a mindset. It's a long-term vision. It's realizing that even right now might suck ass, that tomorrow might be the best day of my life. That millions of hours of work yesterday turns into that overnight success moment tomorrow. And I don't know if you got anything else to add to that, Travis, but I just appreciate you and you being somebody that has done that in your life and that I can look up to and continue to chase my dreams and my passions and know that it's possible.
I appreciate you, man. And yeah, dude, it's scary when you're packing up your whole house, you're packing your kids up, you just, you're moving to a new city, you have no idea what you're going to do on just a dream of what you think you can do. And if you think you can do it, the odds are you can do it. You just got to make it happen, man. And I appreciate you having me on here, man. Next time you see me, I'm going to have a backdrop. I'm gonna have my green screen going. I'm gonna be in a grow just chilling.
Let's go.
Yeah, we're
Let's go. And you know what? I don't doubt that because I know the level you bring. And by the next time I fucking see you, it's gonna be some absolute. I know we're gonna be talking about it on Wednesday, and you're gonna be fucking going through Amazon, and then your wife's gonna be like, "Why are there 5,000 fucking boxes showing up at my house? This is bullshit. You're not a content creator. We're in pot. What the fuck are you doing?" I can't wait. I'm so excited to have these conversations, man. There is no other buddy on this planet that I would rather have Tokin Tuesdays with, man. And however you want to spell Tokin, because I think it's a token gift to be able to share some time with you, my man, because you're a one-on-one human being, and I'm so glad that I get the opportunity to be live in prime time with you, docs with you, and show everybody who we really are behind those PFPs, and that we're the same fucking guys, because we just had the same conversation for a half hour that we would any other day. So I appreciate you coming on. Here's to whatever the hell else is next. I'll probably talk to you, sometime later on this week. I'll see you on Midday Munchies for sure. But everybody set those reminders for next Tuesday. Travis will be back around the bend next Tuesday. Tokin Tuesdays with Travis. Every Tuesday, he will be our standing guest. My friend, I got a little Twitter picker to run and an official send-off. Was there anything else you had before we close up shop for the day?
No, sir. You can definitely close up, and this has been an honor and a pleasure. And I look forward to many more, man. You're rocking this, and I'm stoked for you. Congratulations on the launch of the show, and I wish you many more dope ass episodes. I can't wait to keep coming back, man.
I appreciate you so much, my brother. You have no damn idea. Okay, so let me make sure I'm spelling this all right. JJ Pallister, Pallister. Hey, Dr. J, if you're watching, could you just drop your ad in there so I make sure it's the right one? I'm pretty sure it's at JJ Pallister. I just want to make sure there's nothing else in there. I guess hey, Colt, you have this Google device that you could use. How about that? Yeah, that's what I'll do, guys. Yes, it's just JJ Pallister. Okay, we're good. All right, we need that, and then we need DMND Hand Radio, and we also need at ETH_R_BREWS. Shout out the Boo Crew. Okay. Boo Crew. All right, so let me see. Let me copy this bad boy. Hopefully, this isn't going to jack up. This is the first time I've ever run a Twitter picker live on a space. This is interesting. Okay, see if this works. Oh, it works, Travis. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Do they need it? Yeah, no, they don't need a description, do they? Not everybody has something important to say. They don't need a description. We should probably have a picture, though, right? Yeah, we got to have a picture. You got to at least be a human being, right? And, some people, they don't have a good thing to put on a banner. So we won't make them. You just got to be a human being. You just literally have to be a human being. If you haven't, here's your last second warning before I hit this doggone button. On my page, I wish I could pin it to this son of a bitch, but everybody's probably seen it at this point in time. Dr. J at JJ Pallister, this man right here, Brew Crew. JJ Pallister has been so kind to help me kick off episode 1 of the Door Show by giving away an Ether Brew. Hit me up last night and he said, "Man, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for what you do. And good folks take care of good folks." He tweeted it out today, and bingo, bango, there it is. So he's giving away an Ether Brew. All you got to do is follow me, follow him, follow Diamond Hand Radio and The Brews, and then just retweet that post. And right at the end, it said winner picked live on episode number 1. So we're live on episode number 1 right here, right now. I will hold it down for just a moment, make sure everybody's good. One more. Boo Crew! Just
I'm trying to find this tweet, man. Hold on. Look, you got to give me a minute to be able to get in here and enter this too. Hold on. What's going
on? Let's see. I probably retweeted it from Diamond Hand also. Let me just a fresh one here. Just a fresh one. All right.
I see it. There he is. Dr.
Got it. Yup. Beautiful. All right, my friends. The Twitter picker is about to be ran. Brewing so hard right now. I'm brewing so hard as well. Quick sip of some high quality H2O. Let me know when you're good over there, killer.
Oh, I'm good. I gotta follow Dr. Jimothy.
Okay.
Oh no, I'm already following Dr. Jimothy. Look at that.
Hell yeah. Okay, my friends. The Twitter picker is about to be run. We have all the entries loaded. It is showtime. Without further ado, my friends, the draw. Da, 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 da. Whoo! I'm going to tweet this out right now. It is at NOXLAD1, at NoxLad1. Saw you this morning in Java and Jams for the first time. You might have been in there before, but I know I shouted you out this morning. Shout out. See, that's what it does. Showing up, supporting community members, hanging out, liking, retweeting something simple. And look what the hell happened. Now all of a sudden he's got him a brand new Ether Brew in his wallet. Holy shit. Shout out NoxLad. I'll tweet that out here in 2.5 seconds. Let me make sure. I just want to make sure it doesn't perfect. I'm gonna reply so it doesn't mess up the old stream, because sometimes it likes to mess up the stream. All right, just replied with the winner to the bottom of my post from this morning. Shout out NoxLad. Welcome to the Brew Crew. Be sure you shoot Dr. J a DM. If you're not watching, I'll reach out to you too. Dr. J, you're watching as well, bro. So feel free to reach out to him, drop him your wallet address, and he will get that beautiful. Look at that tilted mustache with a little bit of a growl on his face. He's just out there. He actually looks like a businessman. He looks like a That's what he looks like. That's what he looks like to me. But who's to say, who's to know? You just got yourself a brand new Ether Brew, NoxLad. All right, kids. That's about enough. 12 minutes more than I anticipated on going here today. But that's all right. When you have fun, when you're hanging with OQP, only quality people, time just seems to fly right on by. So first things first, Travis, thank you so much again for stopping by, helping me kick off the Door Show, being my first guest of the show, and also being my Standing Tuesday guest. You are the man, and I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart.
I appreciate you, man. It's been fun. This is awesome. I'm stoked for you. I can't wait to see who you have on. Continuing moving forward, man. I'm gonna be in here trying to win me some giveaways, and yeah, hopping in. Shout out to everybody that came out today. I would like to donate as well an NFT to the next episode. So if you'd like to do something there, we'll slide in the back channels and we'll talk.
Maybe we'll do something even today. Maybe we'll do a little clippage, do a little something. Yeah, well, hey, you just stick around after I don't peace out on me. Stick around after I do the outro and the closing music and everything, and maybe we'll talk on the back end. So
sounds good.
All right, kids, ladies and gentlemen, everybody in between, thank you so much for choosing to stop by today. Be a friend, tell a friend, let them all know we're doing our own research here together. And don't you ever forget, it is a terrific Tuesday to be alive. The rest is up to you. Be sure to spread some of that high quality PLP and sprinkle a little bit of kindness in between, because guess what? It costs 0 fiat, 0 ETH, 0 SOL, or 0 of any of them other shit coins you care to be invested in here at this point in time to do so. I hope you have a spectacular rest of your Tuesday, unless you have any other plans. And last but certainly not least, don't you ever forget, my friends, that right now is one hell of a time to flex those diamond hands. Peace and love, everybody. Catch you on the flip.